Hi there, my beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining me today on another episode of Lois Cooking Corner. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend some time with me. Today, I am going to be preparing Haitian sauce for CONGO. So in Jamaica, we call it gungo peas, but in Haiti they call it CONGO, and this is gonna be like a sauce bean. It is so delicious. You don't want to miss this, guys. You don't want to miss this. So stay tuned and watch me cook this Haitian sauce for CONGO. Come on and watch me cook in my kitchen. Come on and watch me cook. Let's go, guys.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi guys. Okay, so today, as you know, I am making sauce for, and I am going to be using, in Jamaica we call this gungo peas, but in Haiti they call it CONGO. And so today I am going to be cooking, as you know, a Haitian dish. And so I am going to be making sauce for, and you can follow me along to see how I prepare this. And so I am going to go in and add 2 stalks of scallion. I'm gonna also add in 5 pieces of my peas, and I'm gonna let that boil until it's tender for about an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of the water out of this pot because it seems as though I have too much water right now. Let me go ahead and take a little bit of the water out of the pot. All right, so right now I'm gonna allow this to boil for about an hour. After 30 minutes, I will come back and look at it, see what it looks like, see if the piece is tender enough. It may not even take an hour, but I will come back from time to time and look just to see if the piece is tender, if the pumpkin is tender, and we'll go from there. So I will see you back in the next 30 minutes. Okay guys, so my piece has cooled off for a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and add this into my blender. So if you can see here, this is the peas that I just boiled with the pumpkin. You can also see the garlic and the scallion boiled out in the water. And so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna blend everything together, okay? All right, let me go ahead and check on the texture to see if this is the texture I'm looking for. All right, you can see that it is in a puree form, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit more water and blend this for about another minute. All right, look at it now. Look how beautiful this looks. Look at that. This is wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in the pot I'm gonna be using for the sauce, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of the water in the blender. This is some of the water that I use to boil the peas. I'm just rinsing out the blender with that water, and I'm gonna add it to the mixture. Now that we have the peas blended to this texture, guys, Okay, this is what it looks like. This is the texture. Now we have it to that texture. What we are gonna do is to strain it through to get it as smooth as possible, okay? Before we go ahead with the rest of the cooking process for this sauce for Congo. So I'm straining this through my strainer, and I'm gonna just go ahead to get this very smooth. I'm looking for a smooth texture. And this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna throw this off, okay? Now I do have my stove on a medium low, and you don't want to turn your stove up on high, because guess what? It will begin to stick to the pot. It will begin to burn, and you don't want that. So I have my stove down to a medium low. I have it on a 4, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and start adding some flavor to this sauce ball. So right now I'm gonna go in with a tablespoon of adobo. I'm also gonna go in and add some onion powder, blended seasoning. Okay guys, I didn't add any butter to this, and I didn't add any oil. I didn't want to do that, but if you want, you can go ahead and add butter, and you can add oil. This is your choice. And the reason too I didn't add any oil, because in my blended seasoning, I did blend that out with oil. Okay, so I didn't bother to add any butter or any oil, but look at this consistency. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Go ahead and add the oil and the butter. Okay, so at this time, okay, guys, this is so flavorful. This is so amazing. I'm telling you. I mean, oh my goodness, I didn't even put a whole lot of seasoning in this. I just really added the natural seasoning. And when I tell you this is so flavorful, I cannot even explain to you, okay? Now I'm gonna go ahead and add in, look at that. I'm gonna add a half can of coconut milk in here. Look there, look, feast your eyes on this, guys. Half can of coconut milk, okay? I'm gonna allow that to come to a boil, a low boil. I'm gonna add in another spoonful of my blended seasoning, because I just love the flavor. And I love that my blended seasoning has my parsley and all the natural herbs, so I don't even have to add anything to this. All right, so I will be back in about 5 to 7 minutes and allow this to come to a slow boil. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open my pot to see what it looks like. I was looking for a little rolling boil. Okay, great. So that's the rolling boil that I'm talking about. My stove is on a low, okay? So you don't want it to come to a full boil. At the beginning of the video, or I told you that I was not gonna add in all my beans. So I have some left back. Oh, there goes one garlic that didn't get in the blender. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and add the beans that was left back in the beginning. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and add that. I'm gonna add everything to my mix. Tell me what you think about this, okay? Look at that. When I tell you this is so beautiful, my beautiful sauce for Congo, or gungo peas sauce bean, okay? That's what I would call it in Jamaica, because we call this peas in Jamaica gungo peas, okay? So, but this is sauce for, okay? This is really, really, really nice. This is not soup, guys. Yes, it looks like soup. It's not soup. You see how I prepared it, and then you will see what I will eat it with. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching me cook. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, look at that sauce pot. Look at that sauce pot Congo. It is so delicious. I would love for you to try this recipe and tell me how it turns out for you. There's so many more recipes to come, guys. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. What are you waiting for? And to all my returning subscribers, my old subscribers, guys, love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I pray God's blessings over your life. I pray that everything that you put your hands to be blessed in the mighty name of Jesus. May God bless you real good. Until I see you again, guys, take care and stay safe. Blessings on you all. Bye.